It was our big day. We finally secured a meeting with the police department to sell SafeStop, our product that started a traffic stop with a video call instead of a face-to-face interaction. It was the Santa Monica Police Department who gracefully hosted us. We had a meeting with their chief and various people from the chain of command. This was our break, we were thinking as we walked into the room, dressed prim and proper in suits, with a carefully prepared presentation, ready to dazzle them and get them on board with an exciting vision for the future. We start going into our pitch about why SafeStop is effective for traffic stops, and we discuss about how there's plenty of time to do a video call in the 45 seconds to a minute that an officer takes to respond to us, as that was our experience with the time expectation of a traffic stop. We just stepped on a landmine, because everyone in that room thought 45 seconds to a minute was an eternity. Their expectation was that you're responding to a traffic stop, getting out of your car, approaching the vehicle, in not a minute, but at most 10 seconds. So without knowing it, we had pie on our face from the very beginning of the presentation, and it made a fundamental misstep that eroded our credibility and immediately turned the mood in the room. Furthermore, we made another error, as in we didn't carefully prepare the setting of the room. We wanted to demo our app SafeStop and show, hey, look at this awesome video call. But there was no cell service in the room. We also didn't have good Wi-Fi in the room either. So our app that had this awesome video call looked like it didn't do anything. It didn't even work. By this time, things are getting a little bit tense and a little bit scary. So instead of acting like their teammate or their coach, trying to help guide them to an exciting vision and product that could help them out, I'm playing goalie. I'm playing defense, saying, oh, well, here's why we can fix your objection, or here's why your objection is incorrect. Instead of hearing them out, I am trying to deflect, like a boxer in the ring in an adversarial environment instead of working with them. Obviously, we did not make the sale. And the fundamental lesson of this disaster that we had, the lion's den instead of a cause for celebration, was that you need to understand the problem deeply and intricately. Had we approached them by saying that traffic stops need to be responded to really quickly, regardless of other technical objections that they had with the product, I think they would have been a lot more on board, because it showed we understood them. We understood what they were going through, and we were going to be able to build an effective solution. We could have had the perfect product, but just making that one mistake in framing, that one misunderstanding of the problem that they actually felt, they would not have been interested in buying. And another lesson is that you got to approach these meetings like a salesperson and not some back office tech guy. I had my education was in economics and computer science, and especially as the mood turned sour, I started to draw on my experience as a debater and really try to defend and justify what we had built. But this is not your technical stand-up. This is not the time to talk about why feature X works, or why you don't have feature Y that they're asking for yet, or why you don't need feature Z that they're pressing on. It's your time to work collaboratively with them, not adversarially against them. So we applied this in a future lesson where we were talking with another department, and they said, hey, it'd be a great idea if you could read a message to the user as they click the button to call the officer. Instead of saying, well, oh, we don't actually need that, or oh, I don't know if we can develop that, we were like, hell yeah, that's a great idea. Let's lock in and put that in the app. So those are some lessons from our disaster selling to Santa Monica that I hope you can apply to your product, your sales, and really, there is nothing more important than sales. We could have walked into that meeting with the Santa Monica Police Department with a perfect product, something that would have completely solved their problem. But since we so disastrously ruined the sales pitch with a fundamental misunderstanding of their problem, they would have never bought it. If you're interested in learning more about sales, check out my other video about how selling isn't actually about your product. I think you'd enjoy it.